Scarpins Avenue.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Sklarbro Country, the virus edition, aka the Pandy Pods,
AKA Two Guys, No Surprise,
aka Two Jews, No Rod Carews.
Give me some other one. AKA two, AKA One Egg, Four Legs,
AKA helping to subside a trying blight with an unidentified flying whitefish. Mike Huddleston.
Puts the work in. Old Zealand. Put in the work.
Old Zealand just making it. Oh wait, Sarah Dunn had a good one too. I don't want to
undercut Sarah Dunn. Sarah Dunn is in Ireland, and she does not live on a farm, but it looks like a farm because everything in Ireland basically looks like a farm. And she has invited us to camp out on her property.
I can't.
Which I think is
hers.
Interesting that she doesn't want us to go in her house.
No, she's like, just go.
You guys can come and you can stay anywhere you want outside on the property.
I can't find hers, but I will eventually.
Sarah Dunn, thank you.
Hey guys, how's it going? What a weekend! I hope you guys
were safe over Labor Day weekend.
Even though we recorded before the world didn't end, so luckily we're still here. I went to Zion National Park, which was unbelievable. I hiked the Narrows, which felt like playing one-on-one basketball with James Harden all day. My ankles were broken.
You were on skates. He put you on skates.
Constantly. You need a walking stick like you're in the Bible, and it's just round rocks that you're trying not to twist your ankle on every single time. But you're walking through this canyon that is just gorgeous, that just both sides kind of come together and form this wall. And it was one of the most beautiful. I've been to a lot of national parks and it was just incredible. And everyone in Utah is like, don't go because there are gangs and it's graffiti and it's terrible. So you didn't hear from me. But we're back and we're ready to jump into it, and the world is still stupid. I came back and I was like, is the world going to be...
Oh, yeah, we had a heat wave and a dumb wave.
Right, so we got a dumb wave, and...
Let's dive right in, and then we'll get into other stuff later in the show. All right, you never want to root for someone to get coronavirus.
I don't. I typically make it a point not to.
It's because I think that means if I root for someone else to do it, it's going to happen to me or someone I love. Right. So it's a horrible disease. You don't want it to spread to anyone that is who hasn't blamed coronavirus on homosexuality.
Yeah, then your rule kind of goes out the window. You're like, well, you did this to yourself.
And anyone who doesn't have 15 million followers, if that asshole gets it, then all right, I don't think any of us are going to shed any tears on that one. Am I right?
I'm not shedding any tears.
Well, it's happened. It has happened. A religious leader in Ukraine. And is it wrong? This is sort of like, do we say myriad? Like when someone says myriad.
The Ukraine versus Ukraine. I think it's just Ukraine.
Right. But just to be clear, when you say myriad ways, you shouldn't say a myriad of ways.
It's just myriad ways.
Okay.
Myriad.
Religious leader in the Ukraine who blamed gay marriage for coronavirus now has coronavirus.
See?
Yay.
See how that comes back?
By the way, didn't even blame
not gay sex. Gay marriage.
Gay marriage. The mundane union of two people of the same sex. That's what brought on coronavirus.
My in-laws are coming in this weekend, and I need an excuse to get away from everyone. That's
Between two same-sex people.
That's what he's mad at.
The two men picking out a color theme for their guest bathroom. That's what caused coronavirus.
That's what caused this thing. Again,
not contaminated meat.
Not a wet market.
Well, by the way, contaminated meat and wet
market could both be a gay marriage.
Could describe a gay marriage
That's
too,
right.
according to this guy. So I would blame it on toxic marriages of people who shouldn't be together.
That's what I would do.
If you're going after marriage.
Same sex, connected sex, like if they aren't paying attention to the signs that are in their marriage, they're probably not wearing masks and they're probably not social distancing. So
not hand washing.
I think you could actually make a legitimate, logical claim that those in marriages that are toxic that should end, you could blame it on them. So, no matter what you are.
So the God of the First Testament was sort of like, let me drop some plagues on these people.
Yeah.
And this feels like a plague. This feels like as close to a plague as
you could call this, I mean, it's a pandemic, but in the old days, they would call it the plague. They would call it the plague.
Biblical, right?
Yeah. Our whole lives have shifted in a way that in the almost 50 years we've been on this planet, we never would expect it.
So this is affects everyone in the world, plague-style thing. We all can point to, if you believe in that. So now, of course, we know that that's nonsense. There is no God that's putting that on us. And if you're teaching that from the ancient Bible, you got to update your references.
Time to update. Go through the Rolodex, update the references.
Right. And yet here comes Patriarch Filaret, and I'm not sure if Patriarch is his first name.
Let's call him Patriarch.
But he's 91 and he's dumber and less sophisticated than my 6-year-old daughter.
Yeah, she's got way more insight into people than he does.
And yet, I will say this, as the head of the Ukrainian Orthodox Church of Kiev, Filaret is one of the country's most prominent religious figures and has 15 million followers.
On what? On what?
On Twitter?
No, I don't know. Snapchat?
TikTok?
Maybe he's on TikTok. I don't know.
Tinder? I don't know. What is this guy on? I don't even know if you have followers on Tinder.
eHarmony.com?
I don't think you have followers on that. Well, at least he's using his platform for good.
Yeah, at least
that's what I say. Oh, wait. No. He's saying that gay marriage created COVID-19. Well, I mean, you can't argue with the science there, can you? I mean,
this is the most scientific argument that
we've heard so
make.
far. Yeah, about coronavirus. And then he got it.
Yep.
And then he got it.
Wait, is there something you want to share with us? Patriarch Filaret,
whatever your name
Filaret,
is. Patty. I'm going to call you Patty, short for Patriarch. I mean, seriously, if you're in a gay relationship, let's get it out there right now.
I am seriously looking for any ounce of, any way to feel an ounce of sympathy for this guy. I can't do it.
Can't do it.
I cannot do it.
He's a troll. You don't get our sympathy.
Yeah.
If you disparage a group of people and falsely accuse them of causing a disease that's causing too many other people and other dumb people who might get behind you and also accuse them of creating this situation. You don't get our sympathy.
You know what you get? You get COVID.
You get COVID.
You get COVID.
You earned it, buddy.
You're getting the Rona. That's the next logical step, bro.
That's proof more than anything that Darwinism is alive.
That's right. It kills off the weaker, stupider ones.
In March, in a TV interview, which who the hell is interviewing this guy?
Yeah.
He said that the outbreak was, quote, God's punishment for the sinfulness of humanity. First of all, I mean same-sex marriage.
Oh, okay. All right.
So that's how it works. Mm-hmm. I just think that it's funny that he believes in this type of God.
Yeah. I don't want to tell you which God to believe in, and that's not our place to tell you, but this God sounds like a dick.
Yeah. And look, I got news for you, my man. Gay marriage has been around for a little while.
Yeah, why did it take your God so long to punish it?
Yeah, huh? Where was your God?
Could he not see it? So your God's not perceptive enough.
Your God was sleeping at the wheel?
Yeah.
Is that what's going on?
Maybe.
He could have nipped it in the bud early, but instead he didn't think it was a big deal, gay marriage.
Then it started spreading.
Sound familiar?
Does it sound familiar?
Sound familiar?
He didn't take it seriously.
You got to get out of here. Get that out of our kitchen. Get that weak-ass argument out of here, because that's what it is, all right?
Maybe the God of gay people is getting you back right now for falsely accusing them of starting the coronavirus pandemic.
So, okay.
Did you ever think of that? Gay God.
Gay God. Gay God is here to take you down.
Ready to strike you back for being a basically closed-minded asshole.
D-bag. That's right. When gay God comes, he's going to take you down.
He's going to,
and he's going to be snarky about it too.
And he's going to do it with a flourish of style,
with just flair.
And he is going to walk.
Yeah,
he is going to work.
He's going to work it. He's going to take you down. Dude, he's going to give you coronavirus, and then he's going to make fun of what you're wearing. All right, and you deserve it.
You deserve to be.
You deserve every.
You deserve to be smote and then roasted.
Right. Even the World Health Organization said that the dissemination of misinformation is dangerous.
Yeah, LGBTQ groups are saying that statements like this one that this jerk has made, statements like this one can inspire violence against gay people.
It makes sense, right, Rand?
Yeah.
Like I said before.
Especially in the Ukraine. Let's talk about the Ukraine for a second, because to me, the Ukraine right now is probably like the United States in the 1970s.
Like New York City, 1970s. Just
fierce city.
No rules, mob rules.
Mob rule. You got to talk to Fat Tony. You got to call Fat Sergey. You got to go call He's over there mixing up the thing.
Yeah, call Fat Tony. That is what everyone sounds like in fear.
I can't even imagine the fear that gay people live with in the Ukraine right now. Just what it takes to just be who they are, is beyond my comprehension.
Right, or the amount they have to hide of who they actually are.
So
just
then
to get
this
by.
old piece of garbage juice opens his fat mouth and fuels that fear. Well. You got it, man.
You get what you deserve.
That's right. And this world right now is walking away from you like Angela Bassett walking away from a burning car.
With confidence.
And not looking back. She's not looking back at you. She just lit it and took off.
So if coronavirus is created by God, because that is your theory. That's what you're putting out there. Then maybe you need to look at who you are and what a mistake your life has been that you got it.
Yeah, to hurtle towards this end. Let's take what you're saying and logically let's buy into it.
Look, here's the deal. You got it.
Yeah.
And The Rock's got it. And he's a big, good
God guy. He's a good God guy.
He's a good God guy. Yeah.
And he supports gay lifestyles and alternative lifestyles.
Right? So he himself is not gay.
But he supports people who are, and he's going to survive it.
Because he's The Rock.
Rock don't break.
The Rock can hang off like a skyscraper. Like
using his, just hanging from his fake metal leg.
Yeah.
That's what The Rock can do. Even
all while also carrying his support for alternative lifestyles.
Yeah, that's a heavy support for that. And you probably will not survive this because
you're 91.
Your attitudes and your mental capacity for love is weak and brittle.
So what does that say about your God?
Yeah.
He's weaker than the gay God.
That's what it says. Your God is weaker than the gay God.
You got God.
Gay God gonna get you. That's all I'm gonna say.
And you know what? And no one's gonna feel bad for you. Nobody. Nobody.
Nope.
You made this bed. Now gay God's gonna take you out in it.
That's right. Lay down and take it. All right, that's our first story. We'll put that in the books when we come back. We need to get into gender reveal parties because
I've never understood it. This was not on our radar when we had all of our kids. But that's within the last 15 years.
You had a kid 6.5 years ago, and that wasn't on the radar back then. So
what is
this
happening?
in the last 5 years, and we need to get rid of it, and we'll talk about it after this break. This is Sklarbro Country, the virus edition. Don't go anywhere. Hey guys, welcome back to the show. The tickets for the live Dumb People Town are selling. Please go check that out. And go to eventbrite.com. It's September 26th. Mike Birbiglia, Mike Doty. Those tickets are selling. Like I said, all the VIPs are taken, but I believe there are openings for the pre-show meet and greet if you want to do that.
Super fun.
Some general admissions and some couples tickets and some Ticket Plus and some groups left. But again,
just go to eventbrite.com, search for Dumb People Town.
It's going to be really fun. This is your Saturday night, September 26th.
We got you covered. It's going to be a night of entertainment and joy. Also, go over to our YouTube page, Sklarbro Country.
We're going to start putting on some cheap seats, old cheap seats episodes, which I know in this time right now, you guys want those. We're going to put them up there so you can be reminded what a great show that was.
Absolutely.
And why it was so good. We're going to put them up there. We're going to put up the maybe the pilot that was unaired.
The unaired pilot from
So it's like our idea, our concept of what we wanted the show to be. It's really cool to see it kind of in that very, very stripped down.
Very stripped down and raw, but you see where it heads.
Yeah, you see what we wanted to do with it. So check that out. YouTube, look up Sklarbro Country and you'll find it there. All right, you ready for this?
As I said before this break, I don't know when we started doing gender reveal parties.
I want to say 5 years ago.
Or gender reveal videos.
It's probably been around for 20 years.
Or
but
gender reveal events.
Yeah.
Isn't that like something that you're in the office with the doctor, right? You remember this with your kids.
Yeah. It's like when we saw
both of your kids and one of my kids.
They said, "You want to know the sex?" And I was like, "Yeah.
Sure."
That was it.
Then the doctor's like, "Okay, you're having a girl.
You're having 2 girls." I'm like, "Okay.
Yep.
That's amazing."
And with my son, my first child, they said, "You want to know the sex?" And we were like, "No. We want it to be a surprise. Please don't tell us."
Second time you were like, "Yeah.
Yeah, tell us.
Why not?
It's fine. We did it the other way. Now we're going to do it this way."
It's a wonderful moment if you are really excited for whatever, but it's a very personal moment between you guys. And then you get the fun of once you find out of telling other people.
Right.
That's an enjoyable thing you have this kernel of just wonderful knowledge inside of you and you get to get it out.
So with 3 out of the 4 of the kids that Randy and I have had, we knew the information ahead of time, and neither of us
ever considered
having that information presented to us near dried brush in the wilderness in the form of low-grade explosives.
That didn't cross our minds.
No.
And we live in California.
Nor do we know any parents who would have done such a thing. It is stupid.
It's reckless.
And it's like, the only thing I can compare it to is like choosing to go to a motorcycle rally in North Dakota or South Dakota for tens of thousands of people for 10 days with no masks inside of bars. That's a dumb idea.
Which I know you saw this with Sturgis. There are now 250,000 corona cases as a result of Sturgis happening.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's it.
But hey, you're not going to stop having fun at that Smash Mouth concert. Somebody once told me you're gonna get corona. You ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
This is the definition of a super spreader.
This is a definition of a super soaker. You know, like the porn money shot of just people getting Rona all over their faces. That's what it is.
What the irony is, this is the only super thing that most of them are going to do in their entire lives.
Maybe.
To be part of a super spreader.
I bet at least 46% of those people, if given the chance, would use explosives to find out the gender of their next baby.
Yes.
Near the baby.
Yes. Well, it happened again in Southern California a few days ago. A gender reveal stunt has now caused evacuations and the burning of 10,000 acres of land. And I know this is going to sound harsh, but this is what I think. I think these parents should have to give that baby up for adoption. That's what I feel.
I don't think it sounds harsh. I think they're going to have to give it up for adoption because they go into jail.
Yeah. And they
you can't parent in jail.
And all their assets should be divided amongst the people who lost their homes.
Yeah, there you go. That would feel like justice.
The decision to blow something up in a field near dried out forests in Southern California proves that these people are not ready to take care of another human being.
Unfit to parent.
Unfit to parent.
Unfit. If you can't make that decision right.
By the way, it takes a lot to be unfit to parent. Randy and I make mistakes every day. All day long. I made 10 mistakes today.
I made the biggest mistake ever in Zion. The biggest mistake ever. Like, this was such a dumb mistake that I made that caused so many people so much grief. We were walking back from the Narrows, hiking back, and I had 3 kids my wife and I had with me, and my cousins had my daughter and 2 of their other daughters with them. And we were afraid that we were going to miss the shuttle, and we couldn't call them. We couldn't text them. They were way back behind us. So my wife and I and the 3 kids hopped on the shuttle and went back out into Springdale, which is the town outside of it. They didn't know where their kids were. My daughter didn't know where we were. We tried to have the bus driver come back and tell them, but she didn't do it right. So we basically made people think that we were gone or lost or whatever. We make mistakes. But we love her. We still aren't that. We
are not unfit to parent.
No.
But just because we have the awareness that we make mistakes means we're fit to parent.
If you decide to blow something up to tell you the gender of your future baby,
sorry, baby gone. Baby's got to be gone.
Baby gone.
Put it in a foster care. Let it bounce around from home to home and lead a difficult existence.
At least that's safer than being with you guys.
Safer than living with you.
You lost your right. Gender reveal events, in my opinion, Jay,
they're just weird.
They're weird.
They're so weird.
Don't you remember the Zion Williamson?
Yeah, so when Zion Williamson, famous basketball player for the New Orleans Pelicans, when he was on Duke, someone, I guess, at Duke or affiliated with the university had Zion Williamson dunk something, not a basketball.
I think it was like a basketball type thing that when it hit the ground,
floor, it exploded into either a pink confetti or blue confetti. What if
but when he dunked it, didn't he fall weird on his leg?
He didn't. But
what if he did fall on his leg weird?
What if he did?
What if he blows out his knee doing this dumb thing?
Slipping on confetti. And now, is it worth it? Was it worth it for you to now find out that you're going to have a girl and this poor kid just lost $65 million?
Fire was started at 10:30 a.m. in El Dorado Park on Saturday.
10:30 a.m. You're not even drunk yet.
I mean, maybe they are. Maybe this was from the night before. Maybe everyone was drinking, including the mom.
So now 10,000 acres are gone. And it's still raging. You look up in the sky, we have gray skies now because of the smoke.
Right. Your baby, just think about this, is going to bring so much destruction to this world.
How excited are you guys?
How pumped? Your baby is like a pestilence on the land.
Destroying everything in its little, tiny, cute,
good luck trying to potty train her, because that ain't going to happen.
I don't even care if it's a he or a him.
Yeah.
Or a her.
Or a she.
Or a she.
Nobody does.
You know what I hope, and this is what I sincerely hope. I hope that you did this big gender reveal party. I think it was blue. So I think
it is a boy.
It's going to be a boy. I hope when that boy is old enough that he chooses to
transition,
identify as a woman.
That would be great.
And screw
it all. So it wasn't worth it at all. By the way, nobody cares. Nobody in history has ever had a negative reaction to a baby's gender being revealed, unless you're in China and it's a girl.
Right.
But nobody has ever done this after the gender of a baby is revealed. Reveal to me the gender of the baby.
We're having a boy.
That's great. No one has ever been like, oh.
Really?
What are you having?
Can we do a do-over?
Yeah. So what do you?
A boy.
Oh. Good luck.
Good luck with that.
We're having a girl.
Well, you're going to hate your life in 13 years.
Nobody's ever said that. Every single person is like, we're having a blank and everybody is excited. There is no need for gender reveal. Who is mad? There's a surprise into what it is.
Or also, like, why does it need to be explosives?
Yeah.
Why? And what? Can't you just say, we have the envelope right here?
Can I have the envelope,
Can I have
please?
the envelope, please? Everyone wishes they were in the Emmys or the Oscars. The envelope, please.
How about this? You shouldn't even be gathering anywhere for a party these days.
Right.
Right? Zoom it. Zoom your gender reveal if you have to.
Have a magician come and do some magic trick and reveal it to you. Is this your baby?
Pull like either a blue or a pink rabbit out of a hat.
That's it.
These people should have to go around and introduce themselves. There you go. Hold on 1 second. These people should have to go around and introduce themselves to their neighbors.
Yeah, like a sex offender would.
Right?
Hi, we burned down 10,000 acres because we're selfish assholes.
We suck. You know why this place looks all barren and like a wasteland and it's terrible? And
you know how we killed like species in this area? That was our fault.
It's our fault.
We did that because we wanted to know what our baby was going to be.
See, this proves that
we couldn't wait 4 months.
Anybody can make a baby. Anybody can. There's no minimum requirements. They say it in Parenthood. Any asshole can make a baby. That's it.
It doesn't matter. There's no minimum requirements. And what's insane is that there's surveillance video of what happened, right? And apparently it explodes, and all of a sudden, all this dry grass all around it
starts burning
because naturally it starts.
Yes.
And these idiots go to get bottles of water to try to put it out. Yeah. Your tiny bottle of Arrowhead water is going to take down a flame that firefighters can hardly contain right now.
By the way, that's a metaphor for parenting, trying to put out a fire with a squirt gun. That is it all the time, especially when they're really young and they're babies. This is what you needed to do that for real. Why don't you do that metaphorically as you're trying to get your baby to sleep?
I saw the satellite photos from above. I don't know if you saw that.
I did not.
Of the plume of smoke. It's like the coast of Southern California. You see the shape of the state, so you know how high up. It's satellite photo from space.
And a huge plume
of smoke just starts covering the entire bottom of California.
You did that, dummies. You did it. The only thing we can do
in this world right now is socially distance
and these people took it away.
And hang out outside, maybe with another family in your backyard, and you ruin that. People are coughing, they can't breathe, they're sick already, and now you ruin that.
Again, nobody cared what the gender of your baby would be.
Nobody was sitting around. No one in your life.
None of your friends. Trust us on this. No one was sitting around going, honey, you seem really anxious right now. What is going on?
All out of sorts because I don't know the gender of the Cleghorn's unborn baby. And I've been up all night.
You haven't been able to sleep?
I've been dreaming about it. And I'm just
stressed
because we're sitting in this limbo of not knowing.
I wish there was some way we could dangerously gather and blow shit up to tell people what their baby's name is and their gender is.
I'll only do it if we're near some dried grass.
Okay, let's try and make this happen.
Angeles National Forest.
This is a microcosm, again, of what's going on in the pandemic. People are making dumb choices and thinking
that it's only affecting me. It's only for me. This
is Sturgis.
Or worse, they're not even thinking at all.
Yeah.
And in the end, they're destroying everyone. Everyone and everything. They are a fire rapidly burning through our lives, and they are ruining everything.
Lock them up. Make an example out of them. You can't be a parent in jail.
Take their baby away. Take that baby away.
Or better yet, give the baby to Zion Williamson.
He'll give it a better life for sure.
Or his parents can. Didn't they get a nice house from Duke University that they weren't supposed to get?
Maybe.
Sure they have extra rooms for the baby here? That would be a great to me, that would be
better
the
than
reveal.
The gender reveal, right?
That's it. We reveal who gets their baby after they screwed up.
When they go to jail, who gets the baby?
I'd tune in for that.
Parent reveal. I'd watch that.
It's explosive in a non-explosive way.
100%.
And that is a show.
There you go.
Thank you guys so much for checking this show out. We love you guys. Rate and review it. Stay connected, stay protected. Don't get infected. And this is not a hoax.
But we got the jokes.
Wear a mask, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
La-ti-da, la-ti-da-ti-da-ti-da, la-ti-da.